everyone, welcome to the Stealthy Crafter. I'm Jessica and today marks week 4 of the Chrissabug along. I hope you guys are enjoying this event as much as I am. If there's still plenty of time, I know that there's just a week left, but there's still plenty of time to at least try and win one more prize this week. So definitely, if you haven't started and you're a fast diamond painter, put down your, I have the weekly / entry form as well as the exit form if you guys want to participate in the grand prize, as long as you have finished the required section, which was 30 by 30 centimeters, or if you finished the entire canvas. I will be saying a keyword later on in this video for you guys to put down in a comment down below, as well as announcing last week's winner. So one of the things, wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. But I figured this week we're going to do some tag questions. I answered these tag questions a few years back, maybe I was like a year or two into with YouTube and stuff like that. At that point, I was tagged again last year, but as you guys well know, I was in the thick of being sick, so I was not. I didn't do it. So I apologize, but now I'm doing it today. But yeah, so I got that all set up. But yeah, anyway, I am working on a Chrissabug. Of course, last week you probably saw me working on Mystic Candle. This week I am, let me pull the sticker over here. So this week I am working on Keeper of the Keys by Chrissabug, of course. This is from Jaded Gem Shop. I ordered it in the 60 by 65 centimeter. And it has 59 colors. It is a square canvas. I didn't get any special drills on it. I haven't decided if I wanted to add special drills to it or not, but I am around her shoulder. Oh, I am turning on the lights way too bright. So anyway, sorry. I am working like from the bottom up. I was debating about doing it, and then I just said, yeah, let's do it, because I want to save I wanted to have the face, like further up. So hopefully I can get this done. I have a week. I got a week to see how far I can go. I was doing pretty good, and then I had a lot of stuff going on. I actually got a lot of stuff going on. It's the end of the year, school year for kids coming up. I got birthdays. This week is spring break. Had to bribe the kids a little bit. Not too much, because it was just literally Easter Sunday. So to try and keep quiet. And there's storms all week this week. So I got just the right amount of sunshine before a storm's going to be coming in a few hours. So let's hope and cross our fingers and hope that I can get through this before it gets too hectic. Anyway, hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, let's get started. I'm working a bit on her hair. I was kind of trying to prep a little bit, and I accidentally cut the section over here. I accidentally cut into the washi over here, which I'm a little perturbed about, but we'll get over it. Anyway, so this has about 25 questions, so yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So I have the questions pulled up on my computer over here on my right hand side, so that way I can easily read it. I didn't write it all down like I did last time. This time I worked a little smarter. But I did write the answers down on paper, so maybe not too smart. I don't know. Anyway, so question 1. So how many diamond paintings have you completed? Geez, I don't even know what my answer was last time, but this year, let me pull my paper up, because I actually went to go look around. I've completed 62 diamond paintings since of last week. I don't know if you count the miniature ones, so if we do count those, then it would be 64, because I yesterday finished the spring mini dazzles, and then last month I finished the paint gems rainbow edition. So that would technically make it 64, but if we're going to just count these, then 62. Let's see. Question number 2. If you're comfortable answering, how many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? Okay, we are not going to shame, okay? Okay, my stash has grown a considerable amount since the last time I have done this tag question. I actually am curious about like what differences there are from the last time I've done this whole tag thing compared to this time around. But so let's see. It is. I'm counting the ones that still haven't showed up, that still are in transit, and stuff like that. But it is 215. We do not shame. Just be in awe of my fabulous hoard. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I am wanting to whittle that down a bit. I was hoping to whittle it down, and then with everything that's been happening with the world as of late, I felt the need to buy a little bit extra diamond paintings as kind of like a cushion for me. So anyway, let's see. Number 3. When did you begin diamond painting? Tell us your diamond painting backstory. So I think it's been 5 years now, like 5 years ago. I knew about it before the whole pandemic. I know that a lot of us were like pandemic. We all started back then around that time. I couldn't really afford it at the time. I did have a couple of unlicensed diamond paintings around, I want to say, around the beginning of 20, actually might be 4-ish years ago. No, 5-ish. I can't remember. But yeah, I remember getting a couple of unlicensed diamond paintings, but and then after that, I learned about licensing and stuff like that, and I wanted to support artists, but I couldn't really afford to get diamond paintings during the whole time because my husband's paycheck was completely cut. I don't remember what the percentage was, but it was pretty much in half. Yeah, he was like working for the same amount for half. He was working the same amount of hours for half the pay. It sucked. We struggled, but he got his payback, and we started slowly getting back we started slowly getting back onto track and everything, and that's when I started buying diamond paintings and stuff, and I was hooked, but I was just like, I really wanted to diamond paint, but I couldn't really do that, until we could technically afford it. So, but I was watching like a couple of, there was this lady. I haven't watched her in years, but she was like a toy review. Like I watched it when Nicole was like teeny tiny, because there was like Shopkins unboxings and stuff like that. So like we were really into Shopkins like craze back then, and she did toy reviews and stuff like that. But she also had like a blogging channel, like her and her husband had like a blogging channel, and she kind of showed off her AliExpress diamond paintings and things like that. And I was just like, oh man, I want to do that. So I knew about it for a while. It's just like I never really liked to order things from like AliExpress and stuff like that, because I'm wary about like giving my information out to the world like that all the time. So, but yeah, that's pretty much where I started. Let's see, number 4. Ooh, this one's a doozy. If you could purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? Goodness, this is last time. I know last time I went Diamond Art Club, right? I was like, because that was all I knew. I mean, like I knew about other small shops and stuff like that, but I haven't really branched out at that point. I just only bought from Diamond Art Club. I have branched out. I have bought from a couple different diamond painting companies, and oh my goodness, it's a toss up. It really is a toss up between Diamond Art Club and Jaded Gem Shop. It really is. But if I really have to choose just one, ooh, this is hard. There's pros and cons for each company. Oh goodness. I would probably go with Jaded Gem Shop. Just because like I can order what size diamond painting I want. And I guess I don't feel the FOMO as bad as I do with Diamond Art Club. I feel like I can at least relax a little bit on purchasing, and can just pick and choose, because I know that they won't technically go out of stock quickly. So I guess that would be one like one thing to kind of consider. So yeah, I think I go with Jaded Gem Shop probably. Let's see. Number 5, right? Yeah, number 5. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? Audiobooks, podcasts, YouTubes, etc. So I'm pretty sure it's the same as it was last time. I go to Twitch. I watch this one streamer. He still does Among Us videos. But yeah, I watch this one streamer on Twitch like religiously, along with like all of his friends and stuff like that. But he does. I don't just watch him for Among Us anymore. It's like now I watch him for all the other stuff because he's hilarious. I think he's funny. In fact, he has a Kingdom Hearts stream coming up on his birthday next month, so I'm like trying to prep for that, but at the same time it's like I think I'm going to be at the retreat for that, so I can't stay up for 24 hours for that because I'm going to be hanging out with my friends, so that's definitely going to have to be a fall thing. But usually, I like watching his stuff. He's hilarious. So but yeah, I normally consume I go on Twitch a lot for that. I still go on to YouTube, listen to other people's whipping chats and unboxings and stuff like that. I've gotten a little better about commenting on people's videos. I don't do it all the time, but I've gotten better. I actually do comment on other people. Now, responding to people's comments on my videos, I'm not as great at responding. I'll make sure that they know I've responded to them. We're going off track here, but yeah, like right now with the whole event, like for event videos, I don't want to clog up the whole comment thing, so I just react to it instead of commenting. But then with other videos, I will try and comment on someone's comment instead. But anyway, yeah, I still watch things on YouTube. I still watch the same guy on Twitch. So yeah, let's see. Let me do this and I'll look back up. Number 6. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? Landscapes, fantasy, animals, etc. Still fantasy type characters. So fairies, mermaids, dragons, most of them are portraits, mythology characters. So yeah, still a lot of portraits, but all in like fantasy type settings and things like that. So still love that. Still all into that. So, that I know that hasn't changed. The fantasy has not changed. I'm still into all things fairies. Like, I don't think that's gonna grow old for me. Let's see. I do have a love for now, like kind of cottagecore stuff, though. I have started getting really into that because I guess it's only natural because I really like fairies and stuff like that. But now I like things with like little mushrooms and things like that setting. And I always think it's cute, like when I see fairies with mushrooms, but they have to be certain types. It really has to call out to me. I'm not going to just buy it because it's a fairy and a mushroom. So, and Luna moths, I'm really been obsessed with moths and stuff like that. I've been really liking those, but it's just like, yeah, I really like, things that have moth stuff on it. So it's like I really want to work on more of those type of diamond paintings. Let's see. I think we're on number 7. Yes. Oh boy. What is the artist that you have completed the most diamond paintings from? Chrissabug. I have finished 5. I know that's such a low number, but I have finished 5. I've counted this up. I actually went to look through my Gems Flow app and started counting the artists and stuff like that, all my finishes that I have done. And if it wasn't for Mystic Candle, it would have been a tie between Randall Spangler, Faye Vionette, and Mandy Manzano, because I had 4 completed from those. And it was 4 with Chrissabug until I've completed Mystic Candle. So, and then this will be number 6 complete. Sorry. Let's see. Number is 8. Yeah, number 8. What is the artist that you own the most diamond paintings from? It's the same artist, Chrissabug. I told you guys, I'm really obsessed with Chrissabug. Like I said, I completed 5. I have 33 in my stash and 4 still in transit. And then, of course, 1 that I'm working on right now. So, I mean, that's the most amount I have. I don't think there's anyone that has come close to that amount. I mean, I have quite a huge amount from Jamuska, but not like Chrissabug crazy amounts. Number 9. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting, or go-to putty? Or if you use neither, what is your go-to? So I don't use wax anymore. I do use putty primarily for my multi-placers. So usually the putty I tend to go to, it depends on what the weather's like. Randa's Crafty Corner putty usually works almost all year round for me. Butterfly Effect Wares right now is working best, along with goodness, I don't remember the other one. I think it's Excuse Me Designs, but I don't know if they're still available. But I usually can depend on Randa's Crafty Corner. Some others are like a little too soft during the summer because humidity. So I have to wait till it gets to winter to use them a little bit more because they're not as stiff. But yeah, and then like for single placing, I use glue dots. I tend to go to that as my go-to for single placing. Sometimes I'll use tweezers, not all the time though. Mostly just, if I need to set something correctly and my pen's not cooperating with me on that. So let's see. Number 10. All right, so we're getting close to the halfway mark. What do you do with your finished diamond paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio, or something else? So I store my diamond paintings. I have like, those gift wrap bags that you have for like Christmas time and stuff like that. So I put all my finished diamond paintings in those and it's shoved underneath my bed. I do put them in their like bags if they don't come with bags. I have like extra bags that I bought off Amazon and put them into those little plastic bags, and then I'll put it into the storage bags. That way it doesn't get, the drills don't get rubbed off and everything. But yeah, I just roll them up and put them underneath the bed in that storage container. Some of them I do hang. I have a couple in hanging around the house a bit, mostly in the kids' bedrooms. Would love to hang a couple in my room, but they're huge, and I want to learn how to dry mount or use stretcher bars or something like that. I've been very curious about doing that. That looks like a trash drill. I'm gonna have to pull that off. That's annoying me. There we go. Yep. All right, throw that in the little drill container over here. All right. Let's see. Number 11. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? Honestly, I should open my kits up more. Especially just so that way I can double check to make sure everything's okay. But I have a bad habit of not opening them until I am ready to work on them. I did do a small little opening for some of the newer Diamond Art Club kits because they had the treasure cards, and I wanted to see what kind of treasure cards I had. But now I'm kind of slacking again, and there's a pile of Diamond Art Club boxes I haven't opened. I haven't to see what kind of treasure cards I have. I did open one though. But yeah, I normally just keep I keep them sealed until I'm ready to do an unboxing, or I'm ready to work on a canvas. So let's see. Number 12. What is your number one unicorn kit that if it was easy to obtain, you love to own? Whew. Can I give you two answers instead? Because there's two of them. There's two, like, they're fighting for dominance. So, I mean, like, if I have to pick one out of the other, oh man, it would, let's see, Soulfire from Craftily by Warmtail. So, Craftily is no longer around, which I am very sad about. And I really, really loved that one kit. I wanted to get that one. Just at the time, I didn't have funds to get it, especially when they were like starting to have clearance sale and everything. And when I had the funds to do it, it was like a week or so later, like I was able to snag a couple other kits from them, but that one was already sold out at that point, and I was not able to get it. And I love it because it's like a fairy, and it looked like it's like there's like a sunset. It's really cool looking. I don't know if I'll see if I can find the picture and I'll show it to you guys here. And then the other one, which I am so sad about because it only had one run, and that is Luna Moth Witch over at Diamond Art Club. I put this on my wish list because at the time it's just like, I can't afford that right now. I think I bought some Chrissabug paintings, to be honest. Like, I was only given a choice to buy a couple of paintings, so I went with that, and I was like, okay, I can get this one at a later date. It's okay. And I wish listed. And then, like, once it sold out, they archived it. And I was so upset. I was so angry. And it's just like, because it's just like, I really wanted to get that. And if I knew it was going to be archived like that, like after one run, I would have bought it right there and then. So, yeah, those are the two that I would love to get that I've been keeping my eye out for. And, like, I don't want to spend an outrageous amount of money on those two kits. So it's like trying to find something that's like at a somewhat decent price, because I know they're going to be expensive, but I am not, spending an arm and a leg for them either. So And before we continue on to the second half of questions, this should be a good time to announce last week's winner. So last week's winner will be receiving a Bijou Bliss Designs tray. I'll show what it looks like again. So put it right here. And so yeah, they be receiving that. And if I remember correctly, last week the keyword was dragon last week. So I'll post the winner right here. So congratulations. I will contact you, or you'll contact me, one of the two, shortly after I get this video posted. And then let's see. So this week will be the cover minder that I have right here. Not this one, but one of the ones that I bought last week. In fact, it's going to be two winners this coming week. So since this is pretty much last week, because next week's like April 30th when I'll have this video posted. So two people will be receiving a Chrissabug cover minder. Like I said, look how cute that is. It's so adorable. And then also one of the prints that I bought back then. So so I have those prints. So let's see. The keyword for this week that you need to put into a sentence is crown. CROWN. I did not prepare for this for this keyword, sorry. So yeah, crown, CROWN. So just put that in a sentence somewhere down below in the comments, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, back to the questions. Let's see. We are on number 13. Let's see. What is the kit in your stash that you are most looking forward to working on? Let's see. Fairy Celebration by Jamuska. No ends, ifs, buts about it. Like, I am so excited about that kit. It is a bunch of fairies painting someone's nails. Like, that was made for me. It's fairies, there's purple, there's nail polish. It's all for me. It was literally made for me. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. But yeah, Fairy Celebration. It's like I gotta work on that sometime soon. I don't know when. It's probably going to be in my rainy day stash, honestly, because that just gives me so many happy feelings. But yeah, definitely that. Let's see. What's the next question? Number 14. Do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? I prefer both, to be honest. But it depends on what kit I'm working on. So like, if it's rounds, color blocking is going to kill me. For some reason with rounds, I can do it. It's not going to hurt me in the slightest. I just got to find things to kind of keep me entertained, because I need to make sure I have something entertaining me, but I can do it. I prefer square color blocking a lot more. I think it's just the clicking, clacking sound of the drills with the squares that really get me. So I like to do that a lot more. But I like to have a mixture of both, because I can get bored too easily if I'm just doing one thing at the whole time. Like, there was a section up here where it was just almost all 310. and I know you're like, well, what about this? I'm just like, this is not all 310. It's all a lot of different colors, but there are at least sections where it's different kind of colors and stuff like that. So to help kind of break up the monotony. But oh my goodness, I will say the confetti in this section, like right here, that was just constant changing. So it was nice to get like some certain breaks from it the whole time. So I like a mixture of both. Um, Number 15. How do you pick which piece you want to work on next? Mostly it's events. I like to kind of a lot of times I like to support my friends for their events and stuff like that. I probably will be taking kind of a small break during the summer. I'm definitely going to do the summer with the masters thing, um, but but I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with it. I know I'm going to participate in that event, but yeah, I just kind of went crazy at the beginning of this year. Wanted to be with in my friends' events and stuff like that, show them support, and then of course I had my own event. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to take it easy for a little bit during the summer, but if I'm not doing an event or participating in one, I kind of just let it flow. I just look at it, I'll just look through my Gems Flow app and kind of just scroll around until something calls to me. Sometimes I like to try and pick towards the season that I'm working on. So, like, if something's like during the spring/summertime, I want to try and go towards those kind of scenes more. But yeah, just usually whatever kind of calls out to me, like whatever I'm in the mood for. Number 16. Here we go. What is your favorite season? Sorry. What is your favorite season or holiday to diamond paint? Halloween. Halloween. I love Halloween. I just wish it was fall and Halloween, as long as possible. Maybe not all year round, but, most of the year, at least the fall. I would love to have it fall weather the whole year, to be honest. I can't stand this weather. But fall and Halloween themes. I love that. But yeah. Let's see. Number 17. Yeah. Do you work on one kit at a time, or do you have multiple whips at once? Depends. There's times when I have multiple at once. Like right now, I do have a couple, but there are times where I work singular. So yeah, I do have multiple whips right now, but I'm not really focusing on too much of them. Although I will say that I was working on quite a bit, like with the mini Dazzle set. I worked kind of like over the weekend with it, with the kids around and stuff like that. But I do have that Carlac one going on right now but I just started working on it again because my husband started playing Baldur's Gate 3, and so I'm like working on his favorite character while he's playing her. But yeah, I have multiple whips going on sometimes, and then other times it's like I may have multiple whips going on, but sometimes I tend to hyper focus onto just the one until it's done and then go back to the other whip that I have. just just sometimes. Let's see. Next question. Number 18. Neutral dark pieces or colorful pieces? I like colorful. I tend to dress dark colors, but I like colorful. I like working on things that have a lot of color, which I know it with what I've been working on lately. It's a lot of dark colors, but I do like working on colorful more. That's where I think I tend to gravitate towards. But yeah, I can work on either or. But yeah, if I had to really pick, I would like colorful ones. Let's see, number 19. Large pieces or snack size pieces? This one's tough because I know for a fact I probably would have said, I don't remember what I said, okay, I don't know for a fact. Sorry. But I'm pretty sure last time I did this, I said large pieces. And I still would say that, to be honest. But I do like snack size pieces. I just don't think I could handle working on snack size if I had to choose between the two. And that's the only thing I can do. No, I would have to stay large pieces still all the way. I'm a sucker for large canvases. This one's not large to me. My mother-in-law would argue and say this is a big canvas, but it's not a large canvas to me. The Carlac one that I'm working on, that's huge. That's 80 by 120 centimeters. So that's a big canvas. Or a 120 by 80. One of the two. Brain's not braining today. But yeah, it's just like I would pick large canvases still. Yeah, it might take longer to finish. That's why I kind of like to try and do a couple of snack sizes now, just so that way I have that feeling of completion. But if I have to choose, it would definitely be large canvases, just because I love the look of them, especially like, yeah, you may not get that feeling of accomplishment right away, but when you do finish, oh man, it's like, yeah, I finished that big one right there. I finished it. But yeah, let's see. Number 20. We're almost done here, guys. Let me find the color here. Okay, number 20. Do you place diamonds with tweezers or a pen? Pen. Used to when at the very beginning, used to place just squares with pens, like a single place the whole time. Oh man, what was I thinking back then? That hurt my hands so bad. But no, I go with a pen now. I am all the way with a pen. So, but yeah, so yeah, I like pens. Plus, I like the fact that I can choose what kind of color. I try to match with my canvases with the pens that I have. So, I like doing that a lot. Let's see, number 21. Squares or rounds? Squares. Definitely squares. I love squares. I am big on that because of the fact that you get a lot more detail with that. But I will say, I will buy rounds. I am not going to be snooty and say, nope, I refuse to buy a round ever. Now, there are people who have very strong preferences where like they will only buy squares or they will only buy rounds. And you know what? More power to them. Me, I'm like, if the picture looks good, if the rendering looks good, I'm buying it. But I do prefer squares. So so with Jaded Gem Shop, where I can choose to buy either squares or rounds for my diamond painting, I'll automatically go with squares on it every single time. But yeah, like anywhere else where it's like, oh, this one's a round canvas, I just look to see if it looks good. If it does, I'm still getting it. Let's see. Number 22. What is your favorite method for placing AB drills? Okay, so dirty putty is what I normally like to do. So, let me find a color here. Oh, and I missed those two. Oh well. Let's see. Here we go. So, so this kind of goes back to the question with about like, do you prefer putty or wax or whatnot? But anyway, so I have it might be silly. I have a method. I have 2 pens, right? Because I do not like to single place ABs with my glue dots. So I always have a glue dots on my single placer. But I use putty for ABs because usually my like, if you can kind of see here, it's already kind of a little bit dirty and stuff like that. So it's perfect for ABs. But I have a pen here, even though I don't use it. It still has like dirty putty in the single placer. Like usually whenever there's excess putty and stuff like that, I kind of scoop it up, and as you can see here, I have it like all wrapped up in a nice little not ball, but almost pretty much a ball, and I put it on my little tray here. And that's what I use for single placing like ABs and stuff like that, like whenever there's like places where you can only put one or two ABs, and then but other places where it's multi-place, I just use my multi-placer. So let's see, number 23. Oh boy. What is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? Okay. So my friend and I might be a little different on this one. So I know that she tries to just go as equal, as basically she eyeballs it, right? And does as equal size as possible, but she'll just eyeball it. Me, I hate math. I hate math with a passion, but I'm going to use it. So I look at the canvas, like say this canvas. So I go to like where I don't want to go past a certain size or anything like that. So, but with this canvas, it's 60 by 65. So you think I would, I'd like to try and make them as equal sizes as possible. So I try and make them all the same, like each section the exact same size as the last section, as best as I can. So I measure how big the canvas is, and then I calculate how many sections, how far apart the sections should be. So like with this one, the calculations were a little iffy. So I decided like, I didn't want to do like 5 centimeter sections. So like, let me pull this tape out. So this is what the size of 5 centimeters would be. But I didn't want to go with 10 centimeters and then only have 5 left over at the end. So it's like 10 by 8. And that's as best as I can calculate. There still might be a little bit overlap a little bit, but it shouldn't be as bad. But that's as equal as I can. Others are easy where it's like 10 by 10 centimeters. So I'm able to do that. But yeah, sometimes I'll go with inches instead, if it's easier to go with the inches side instead. But yeah, that's usually what I do. I try and figure out how many like rows I should make and how many sections per row it should be in. So but yeah, that's how I like to do things. I like to do that and section it off, get some washi tape, get some pretty washi tape, and that's pretty much, what I do. Let's see. Number 24. Do you have any other crafting hobbies aside from diamond painting? Diamond painting is pretty much all I do for the most part now, but I do have other hobbies that I like to do from time to time. I don't crochet as much anymore. I do cross stitch, not as much either, but I do cross stitch a little bit more than I do crochet. So I do that, and I love to do sticker by number. Sticker by number is like one of my favorite things to do. And then there's another hobby. I haven't really found it anywhere outside of Oraloa. If you guys can, please let me know. So because there's like a company with the same name of it, but there's all are like stickers instead. So it's like little square stickers that they have. But that's not what I'm talking about when I say pixels. It's like these little. It's almost kind of like cross stitch in a way. You have this like but it's like this plastic canvas kind of thing that you're given, and you got to put it over this template, and then you got to fill in the color with these little rubbery, so it's kind of like diamond painting, and it's kind of like, but you have to do it one at a time. So it's like these little rubbery things, and you stick them into the pegs and stuff like that. So I haven't found where else you could buy these things, because I would love to buy more, or Lois has it too expensive, and I want to buy some that aren't as expensive as that. So I would love to do that, because I'm really hooked on what I'm working on right now. So but yeah, I would like to do that. Maybe I'll show it sometime. And last question, guys. Who do you tag in this video? That is a good question. So I know a lot of people have already done this tag, but there are some newbies. Well, some of them aren't like complete newbies, but there have been some new people who have started diamond painting that I've been following and stuff like that. And so I am going to tag Diet Coke and Diamonds, Natalie. So I'll be tagging her. I looked to see if she's done this, and it doesn't look like it. So she's one person I will tag. And then this other one, I saw her. She just has one video she just posted. She's brand new to the YouTube side of things. Apparently she's been streaming over at Twitch, but brand new over here. So, and I want to know more about her. So, and in fact, she was the winner before last, which was kind of funny. But it's Ask Why. So I tagged those two people to do this if they want. I'm not going to force you guys. I have noticed that I am missing, when I talk, I miss a lot more. Okay, I'm going to definitely have to be fixing that. Anyway, but yeah, those are the two people I'll tag. I hope you guys liked this video. I'm going to wrap all this up and finish this up, so that way I can get this video edited and ready for what day is it today? For tomorrow's video. So, but anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!